G'day guys, Aussie Timber and Tinker here. We're going to chuck a 24-inch bar on and 24-inch chain. We're running semi-chisel, full house, 372 XP Holzfforma knockoff. So yeah, we've got a OEM muffler mod, so we've chopped a little bit out of the OEM muffler. We're going to test between that and then the other custom muffler, which you've already seen. And then, yeah, we'll see how it goes. Getting into some big iron bar. We'll chuck this bar on and get into it. That's alright. Just felt a little bit rough on my fingers. Right. Anybody who doesn't know the trick with these when they're all twisted up is when you have the two circles. So I'll just quickly do it like that. You want to rotate the first one and pinch, and then you want to grab this part here, just like that. That's just a quick, easy way, and let's not put the chain on backwards. I won't be doing much cutting like that. Oof, that bar is very stiff. Expected, it is no. I wouldn't usually run a 24-inch on a 372, but considering the circumstances and this being my only saw at the moment, there are some things in the work at the moment to get a bigger saw going. Very rough. What we'll do is chuck some bar oil straight on the bar and tip it sideways. This is a trick my old man taught me. Pour it along the bar, on the tip, on the chain, turn it sideways, and then just slowly idle it up over about 5 minutes. Let it warm up and get some oil and that into the bar and chain. It'll help with, you can probably hear it, it's pretty rough. Still got the brand new paint and everything on it. Hasn't been running yet. And it's probably just a touch too tight for the first running, just to begin with. Always run a bar and chain in prior. I don't think it's good to just chuck a bar and chain on and go straight into cutting. Hey guys, quick interception here. Just wanted to thank everybody for liking, subscribing, commenting. It does help, and it makes me feel as if it is a hobby, but it makes me feel more motivated to continue doing it, because I do work a full-time job, night shift, 10-hour shifts, 4 days a week. I haven't had sleep since 11 o'clock yesterday. It is currently 5 o'clock PM the next day. And my job is not easy. It is welding, lifting, heavy wood blocks, steel, grinding, cutting. Yeah, there's a lot that goes into it. And if I want to make better quality videos, I need to drive about 30-40 minutes into town to get a mic, stand, all that kind of stuff, because I don't really have anybody to film this stuff for me. Everybody I know works a normal job, so me working night shifts a bit hard.
But yeah, I do want to continue to do this, and I want to make the best quality videos that I can. Like I said, I come off that 10-hour shift. I went straight out and cut up that big tree. And it was very hot today. But it feels good to make these videos for you guys. So I'm going to continue doing it. And, you know, hopefully we can sort of build a little community, like-minded people. That's the main goal here. You know, I could teach you guys something. You guys can teach me stuff. And I'm definitely going to try and do a video with Aussie Bucking. I've talked about them before. Definitely go check them out. They've got some really great videos. Yeah, cheers. It's not going to be good. On the bar and chain itself, you're just going to wear things out faster, and you're going to burr up your bar as well. That's another big thing people don't tend to remember. Oof. You can hear it. Very rough. Another thing I wanted to quickly get yourself a little brush for cleaning around the clutch cover. Just, yeah, good for getting into everywhere, around caps, around clutch, everywhere like that, and just give everything a good clean, get all the crap out of there. I know it's a bit counterproductive, especially when we're going to cut up more wood, just to dirty it again, but it's going to make everything run smoother today, so worthwhile doing. Cheers. And that's why I call it iron bar. It's tough stuff. So, 24-inch bar. I'm not sure whether you can see that, but at the thickest point there, I know the dogs are big. We've still got about 4 inches to go to get to the other side. So let's get into it. And yeah, I changed shirts. This sun is way too hot today. It's like 30 something degrees, and the UV rays is quite high. So from memory, we had these three, those three, and those three over there cut. I got into it a bit too quick. I just got excited with the new bar and that. I got the bar running. Did this lot here. We took the top off that, make it easy to get through. We only have a 24-inch bar, so I want to get rid of as much stuff in the way as possible. But yes, such hardwood. We've only done that many cuts, and I've got to sharpen the chain. It's rock solid stuff. So guys, we're already what's that, 4 cuts in, and we're doing a sharpening. Well, actually 5 if you count the knot that I cut off the top. It's extremely hardwood. That is how hard that wood is shooting sparks off the chain. I don't think I've ever dealt with something so tough. Apparently, this handle's really tough. Yeah, we're going to do a quick sharpening. There we go. That file's done. Show a really good way to get a good fit. Incredible. As you can see, I just have a scrunched up singlet here, just so I can get nice and comfortable on the saw, and then we just sharpen like this. Now we are using semi-chisel full house. I prefer it, especially in dirty wood. Full chisel for some reason just doesn't quite last as long. But yeah, this is the setup, guys. Stump vise and a singlet as some padding. Pretty basic stuff. Tells me we're out of fuel. All the filters blocked. One or two things. You may notice the chain is chattering. As we're going through, it's blah, 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 as it's going through the wood. That tells me somewhere I've done a bit of an uneven sharpen. Not great, but it's getting the job done. It's tearing through it pretty damn quick. Which is pretty impressive, especially when you consider that this is a 24-inch bar. Big wood. I think we're going to save that big log up the end there for a little carving project. We had a bit of a malfunction. We lost an exhaust bolt. So I've just been for a run into town to try and find a bolt, but that's alright.
Oh, now you don't want to start. See, this is just a classic. Oh. That's as far as we got. The end is real dirty and rotten out, so, but not bad. We had a few issues. Lost a muffler bolt and we smacked a chain on something hard, and the guts are full of snakes and white ants, so it's been a little bit of fun, but we'll come back and we'll knock it off. Hopefully either this Sunday or next Friday. We'll see what happens. Cheers.